Greetings and welcome to Magic with Tamala Farron. Today, one of the first videos that I do up is going to be a very simplistic but basic protection oil. And one of the reasons I'm giving this to you is even though I add a few extra things to mine, my private one, it's really hard to go to different occult stores and pick up oils cheaply. I get it that they're not easy to make sometimes, but most of them are commercialized. So they don't even have the intention put into them. They're just made for market. So it's a rare thing that you'll find somebody who actually makes them. And in that case, okay, fine. They want the money. That's up to you. And some cases, they are really good as well. But if you want to do something that is less money, more intent, more connection to what you are about to do, this is a simple way to bring forth protection oil for you, your family, and to even gift out for friends. Now, one of the things you're going to need is a see-through jar. And you can use safflower oil. Some people use sunflower oil. You can use pretty much any oil that you prefer. This is not going to be used to eat. This is going to be used for magic. So you don't have to worry about the taste. Simple. Now, with this, you fill it to about here. That way you've got space. And you're going to need the space for what we're putting in it. One of the things you're going to need is some fresh cut rosemary. Just a sprig. Put it right in the jar. Then we're going to do some wonderful, okay, so that's rosemary. We're going to use some mint. This is chocolate mint, and I have some regular mint, but I'm putting in some chocolate mint because it just looks gorgeous and it feels wonderful. And then I'm going to put in some regular mint. So you've got stuff going into the oil now. You've got intent coming along. You can realize how powerful an oil will be by the focus and the intent that you put into it. I tend to achieve this by having blessed all my herbs beforehand. This is cinnamon, ground cinnamon. You can put sticks in, but the ground cinnamon will pop. Basil, fresh basil. And again, you just break it up, stuff it in. Okay. So now we've got peppermint, cinnamon, basil, rosemary. The next thing we're putting in is cloves. And to be real, I like to put about that much. So we just put it in. Okay. Now, this isn't going to be an overnight thing, and you might want to shake it up a little bit. But this oil is going to brew. Now I have a stone altar in my backyard, and I will sit it on there for a week. And in the sun, it will bake. And by the end of the week, it will literally smell phenomenal. I will strain it. I will bottle it. And that will be one baby ready to go. Now, the protection oils that I use, and this one's the basic. I use it, you can put on drops on a wreath on your door. You can put it on your pentacle, a couple of drops for protection. You can put it on candles when you're doing spells. And this will systematically enhance as you attach the herbs, as you attach the intention, it will connect. I put it on pouches for protection. In magical rituals, you can use it for protection for the circle. You can use it for protection of anything going near the altar. If you're doing scrying and you want a little added protection, put it on a candle and light the candle before you start. If you are doing any connection with spirits and you want a little bit of added protection, take some of this and just put a few droplets on the candles that you're going to light, or on some pouches, some mojos that are for protection in that sitting. You can add it to salt and brick dust and lay it on the thresholds of your home. It will work wonderfully. It has the essence to be able to amplify the protection. Now, another thing too is you want it under a full moon. So once it's done its duty outside, brewing up, and you've strained it and you've bottled it, usually little bottles with eyedroppers are perfect. You take them after that and you set them out under a full moon to charge. It will amplify the effect as well, and therefore you will have a very powerful protection oil. And again, what to go in it: cloves, peppermint, cinnamon, basil, and rosemary. And like I said, just shake it up every day. Go outside, shake it up. Make sure it's sitting in the sun. Let it get really good, and with all the, you can even, if you still have space, you can add more oil. Fill it right up. But let it go for a week in the sun. Let it go. Then after that week, you take it, you strain it. You bottle it. You can give it out for friends. You can give it as tokens at a Sabbath or an Esbet. You can sell it if you prefer. It's up to you. But the thing is, keep some for yourself. It always comes in handy. And it's a good thing to have around. It's a good thing to have in case if friends need something. I'm always handing out goods. And that's because with my circle, if somebody needs something, you help them out. It's the way it is. It's the way we whirl. It's the way we do things. So it's not that hard. Most of the stuff came from my garden. So, I mean, the rosemary, the basil, the peppermint came from my garden. The clove and the cinnamon came from my kitchen. So it's not that hard. The oil itself is stuff that I use if I'm stir frying or something. But it doesn't take much, and it's powerful. And literally, it costs me pennies to put together. And I would rather spend pennies on something I know is going to work because I know what's in it and I know how it's been accomplished and focused and worked on, rather than going to a store, buying something commercial, buying something that has never seen or been used in any magic, and come home and trust in that. I trust in what I see and what I do. And this is trusting what I know. And it's simple, and anybody can do it. It's a lot of fun. You can have parties where you can make up different ones, and everybody brings in different herbs to help with different oils. And when the product is done and it's strained the next week and it's bottled, everybody gets a bottle. And it helps. So why not? Have fun with it. And if you like it, I can do it more and show you how to do different oils. But remember, it has to sit in the sun. Thank goodness my altar outside sits in the sun every day. So it'll just sit on my altar outside for the next week. And next Sunday, I'll bring it in the house. I will strain it, bottle it, and get it ready for full moon at the end of the month. How perfect is that? You take care. Have a wonderful day. I have more videos coming up and more surprises all the way around. So enjoy. Blessed be.